Vengeance of the invisible. Life has a way of throwing curveballs, but nothing prepared me for the day my world turned upside down. I'm Sam, and I was just an ordinary guy until an accident took my right arm, leaving me grappling with a new reality. But the real shock wasn't the loss of my limb, it was its return. Not in the way you'd think, but as a phantom limb, visible only to me, and with intentions that darkened the very essence of my being. The first time it happened, I thought it was just my mind playing tricks on me. There it was, my arm, clear as day. But when I reached to touch it with my other hand, there was nothing but air. Yet, I could feel it. As real as the one I'd lost. That was just the beginning. The phantom limb didn't just exist. It acted with a will of its own, guiding me, and urging me towards acts I'd never have considered before. Its first target was the man responsible for my accident, a reckless driver with not a care in the world for the lives he'd shattered. I tried to resist, to maintain control, but the phantom was persuasive, feeding on the anger and injustice that simmered within me. Night after night, it led me, a silent partner in a dance of revenge. It was intoxicating, the power it wielded, a dark mirror to my helplessness. Each act of vengeance felt justified, a balancing of scales, and with each, the phantom limb became more tangible, more powerful. But vengeance is a double-edged sword, with every action taken at the behest of my unseen arm. A piece of my soul eroded. I began to question the path I was on, the influence of this spectral appendage. Was it justice we were serving? Or had I become a puppet to a darker force, one that fed on anger and sought only destruction? The turning point came when the phantom guided me toward a new target, someone I knew hadn't wronged me. It was then I realized the true nature of this invisible limb. It wasn't a guide towards justice, but a manifestation of my darkest desires, a force that reveled in chaos and pain. Determined to break free from its grasp, I sought help from those versed in the supernatural, individuals who understood the complexities of the unseen world. They told me of a ritual, one that could sever the connection between me and the phantom, but it came at a cost. To banish the limb, I had to forgive, truly forgive, those who had wronged me, to let go of the anger and hatred that had fueled its existence. It was the hardest thing I've ever done. Forgiveness, when all you feel is rage, feels like a betrayal of your own heart. But as I spoke the words, as I released the bitterness that had consumed me, the phantom limb began to fade, its hold over me weakening. The ritual was a success. The phantom limb vanished, leaving me with a sense of peace I hadn't felt since the accident. I was free, not just from the spectral arm, but from the cycle of vengeance that had threatened to destroy me. So, if you ever find yourself touched by the unseen, guided by forces beyond your understanding, remember my story. The path of vengeance may seem just, but it's a road that leads only to darkness. True power lies in forgiveness, in the strength to let go and move forward, unburdened by the past.